maybe it's because we always saying, calling people black, calling our race of people black, instead of saying black all the time. Go back to the history of what we really are. And if we're not what we really are in the history book, then somebody ought to bring that so we can know, because a lot of people don't want to be called black. We was called colored. But most of the time in history that I know about, we was called a niggerod. And other type of people was called different type of name, and that's where we done got away from what.
Wait. Let me see if I can see if I can understand what you're saying. You're saying the problem is because we're being called black, and we should be being called niggerods.
Well, that's what we were taught when we was young in a history book.
So let me ask you what does that have to do with the criticism that the president is getting by the Congressional Black Caucus, and with the plight of black people, the unemployment rate, and the things that we're going through in this country? What does it matter whether we're called black, colored, or, as you say, niggerods?
It's because we do not know what real. It's a religious type of thing, because a lot of people say that Jesus is Jesus, God is God. Most of the white people call their God, and most of black people or colored people, I say, call their Savior Jesus. And that's why things are happening the way they work, because they want all colored people to be done just.
I'm getting a little dizzy here. I'm getting. All right.
And to the Catholic does not believe what we believe, and if you don't go there and find out.
Well, wait a minute. The Catholic don't believe what we. Who is we? First of all, because there are a lot of black Catholics. So I'm not understanding who the we is. Secondly, when you say we don't know who we are, we're niggerods. Well, what is a niggerod?
We're so busy trying to let everybody think that we don't know who we really are. They have some real preachers come around and preach and tell us who we really are, but
well, who are we? Who are we? You tell me. You brought it up. Who are we? What are we really?
We are really on the Jesus side of the fence, totally, and we believe that he died for our sin. We do, only the colored people and the nigger and black people, because that's why when they say nigger to you.
Wait a minute. May I respectfully tell you that you make no sense whatsoever. There are many white people who are Christians who believe Jesus died for their sins. There are black Catholics. There are black Jews, for that matter. And so your whole argument is kind of discombobulated, and I'm not being able to connect it. But I thank you for your call. Good morning, caller. You're on WTCC.
How you doing? God bless you. I enjoy.